Welcome everyone to a very special edition here on the OC YouTube channel. Welcome to the Indy 500 qualifying session. My name is George, and I've got two commentators along with me today. I've got obviously Rob Nescu, who you all know does the commentary for the GP2 OC. And along with us today, we've got someone who doing his first commentary and who has not done commentary before, but also we can ready for being the person to help with qualifying, help get qualifying working. So welcome to Evan Byrne. So Evan, you can explain how qualifying works for this.
Okay, so I probably had the most experience out of everyone here when it comes to this game. So the first day on the job, already terrible intro. Great work. So the way qualifying is going to work is that all 41 drivers will compete at the same time in an hour-long qualifying session, which is different than the usual Indy standard of everyone getting like 3 laps to both get the high speed. But top speed will be the thing that decides the grid. But the top 10 of the session will go on to a separate fast 10 shootout at the end of set. Jesus Christ. Yeah, bad day. But the top 10 will have their own 10-minute session at the end. I think at like 10 past 5, maybe. But they'll decide the top 10 for the actual race. But from 11th to 41st, they'll just start where they finish the session. So let's give an example. I finished like 19th in the regular session. I don't make it to the top 10, but I'll start 19th for the race. In the same way, like regular session, but they finish second in the second session, then they'll start second for the race. That's pretty much it. Also, unfortunately, there is no one getting bumped today, so we won't have a field of 33. We'll just have the full 41 cars competing. So, yeah.
Yes. So I'm very much looking forward to this. I hope you guys are in the chat as well. I hope you're doing okay, Rob. So I know it's early, but predictions for pole? I know it's very early before the session's even started.
I have a very, very bold prediction. 100% chance it will come true. The fastest car.
Oh, yeah. I get you. Yeah. Yeah. So let's get on with qualifying. So we've got obviously a host of names, obviously a host of current OC names. We've generally got people from all tiers here. So we've got looking at the names here. We've got obviously we've got people like Jordy Vermeulen. We've got Loic. We've got Chung. We've got a whole host of people from all different tiers. Most of them
expensive grid.
Indeed, we do.
If you think Avengers Endgame is the biggest crossover of all time, damn, you're wrong. Because it's even bigger.
Right. So I can see cars in the pits now, so let's get started, shall we?
Yeah, here we go. The player. I don't think he's going to be taking pole position. But we're looking at not Ed Carpenter, Johan Carpenter. And he's going out on track as is Franco Lopez.
Because that's who it does remind him of.
Yeah, I know. And Neller in the 0-0 car is the first one to go out. So here he goes. First one to hit the tarmac. He's gonna get this session going for everyone. He's gonna be the first fastest at the beginning of the session after he hits the run. But then, of course, everyone else is gonna have a chance, more chances to take him down. So here we go.
It's gonna be interesting.
Lap time than you guys are used to.
Yeah, the lap will be around about 40 seconds, I think, if I remember Indy right.
Yeah.
It could drop to like the high 39s, but that's definitely impossible.
It could even go even lower, but it's still early, so we're gonna have to watch this first lap.
It'll depend as well in case if any of the drivers get in the slipstream or whatnot of other cars, because of course that could make a difference for the speed.
Sometimes on the
That's just the first lap, though, of course. So, so it's gonna be unusual. I won't know all the drivers' names off by hand. Wonderla does have some cars in front of him, but they're not going to make an impact.
They say it's no 2 laps of the grid yard. 179 miles per hour on the average, much faster than the other guys, and puts him in a pole.
Temporary pole, but of course. But now the number 77 car of Smith is ahead. There's Bartis Kloss behind him as well. Looks like he's probably holding him up. There's Julius Anderson.
I think now you can see the table.
Yeah, Vattel's there. I saw the car of Jamie Griffiths in the livery of, I think, Jeff Gordon from NASCAR, which I have to say I do like that livery a lot.
I think these average speeds are way slower than real life in the car. You can see already how many cars we got in action.
Yeah, we're only doing like what 179. So in real life, it'd be like 230. Like, geez.
Is that a bug or a feature?
Now up to 181, so it's still fairly quick.
Yeah, gaps are pretty close between these guys.
180. I mean, the speed that's the average speed, isn't it, of the of the cars? Yes, that's what I thought.
We got the 182.
Oh, 182.
And the Cancer Research UK car.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's called. If I got it wrong, my bad.
Yeah, it's the McLaren Racing with Cancer Research UK, but yes, that's pretty much what it is, yeah. So there's 3 cars all in the
speed. This is a great mix of commentators, so...
Yeah, speed is the average, not the top speed. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, if that was their top speed, that would be scared. There goes Laura Chang. She's in a little bit of traffic. I think that's might be a Chip Ganassi car. Here she
As they come across.
You have to slow down a lot in these corners. Not sure they can take them entirely. And the 98 has gone.
It's called quickest.
Just out between the 45.
Just narrow, very narrow.
Yeah, that's true.
Till Josh Anderson.
Rogue is in the pits. I think he's already done a run.
There we go. Got the.
And the number 10
Number 10 car is.
Oh, is this a replay? Cause that average speed is below.
Yeah, I think so. Like we're around there.
I think you're checking if because Roke's one of the only cars in the pits. I think by the looks.
Oh, there was a big crash.
Oh, jeez.
And of course, oh dear. Oh dear, that's not good.
Action already.
That was contact with.
You're his first day on the job, and he's already put someone into the wall. And he's not even out of it, so not a great start for them.
Yeah, Yuri Marta. It's not the best start. I think Yuri Marta's making his mark really. That was.
He does technically. He does own this, so.
And,
yeah, I suppose.
Just to confirm, none of the
72 favorite, maybe?
are actually racing themselves, so don't accuse us of being Daniel Apt, because we totally are, but yeah, anyway. Here goes Pereira.
Passing Jamie Griffin. and goes past into turn 1.
Yeah, it's got
At
him.
the moment.
It's pretty laggy for me. Is it the same for you guys?
Yeah, it's fairly laggy for me. I mean, sometimes, yeah. I mean, I've got the YouTube stream up in the background, so and that's fine for me. So it's a bit behind, but I can for me. But I'm not going to bother changing region because the last time I did that, I couldn't see the screen at all. So I'm not going to bother doing that.
That's why they're only 16th. They'll probably be much higher up the grid, to be honest.
Still on top. The Rainbow Warrior Classic. So. Okay.
Anyway, session keeps going. It's Glazebrook who's fastest again. In the 45. Getting very close to 183. He's there.
There's Aaron Curtis.
And then they get the other sport, Napa
He's third right now, so
yeah.
first and third dropping each other.
That's not bad. Now we're looking at James Willows, 99.
Victor Bobo.
He's in P4 at the moment.
Yeah, 15 car is Dennis Graff at the moment. Is the car in second place.
That's not bad. But anyway, big train of cars going there onto the front stretch. Across the yard of bricks.
Can't do.
I don't remember Penske ever running green, black and green car.
Okay, the streams I think work a little bit better now, but it wasn't quite as laggy for a brief bit in the thing. Laura Chong going on the inside there. Battling all throughout the field at the moment. So as Chung is on the inside of Victor Bobo. There's Roke, who's close behind Victor Bobo, having to make up for lost time because of the incident with Yuri Marta.
Yep.
There's Will Neller, 00. Duncan, Aggie Delamonto. I don't know if it's Aggie or Aggie, not sure, but if he's here, he can correct me.
What is for sure is that there are loads of cars on track today. No heroics into Sand of what, please.
Yeah.
Heroics in turn 1 though? It worked. Jeez.
At the moment,
we got like a full list of like standings.
Yeah. At the moment, there's not much changing in the top 10 from what I can see. Only has stayed the same. 5 minutes. Brooke, Graf, Curtis, Bobo, Duncan, Kloss, Pereira, Jones, Jan, and Willow's the top 10. So at the moment, it's just so Willow's is the last one in at the moment. All the rest of them below are the ones who are missing out.
It's a very long session, so everything can still change in this.
I mean, you talk grids only up to about 2 miles an hour, so.
Place there. Still in the 180s.
And we've got the 44 car has gone top. So that is showing you the names. 44 car has gone top, so that is Oh, it's George Rogue has gone top. Oh, okay. So Rogue has gone top for the time.
So he doesn't have to worry about the top 10 anymore because, well, he's clearly put himself in a very nice spot.
Mm.
You have to expect that, like, if he's just gone top, he's outperforming the car. Not exactly one of the best.
Mm.
That's probably
There's Zachary Fitzwater in the number 18 car.
If we're talking about like previous then or 2003 success, you have to be surprised that Fitzwater's only 18. He's won pretty much everything there is to win in this game.
Mm.
He's probably won like 5 times over that.
Maggle, I love how George is trying not to celebrate. Now I'm staying professional, Maggle. I am staying professional. So,
but if you win come lap 200, I wonder how professional you're gonna be.
I wish
we might have to mute one of us if any of us actually win. At least for like 2 minutes, so we can calm down.
To deal with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is one of the benefits of not making the race myself.
Yeah. But said, I mean, even though Rogue's on at the moment, there's still 45 minutes left, or 46, but still 45 minutes left. So, and of course the race is 200 laps. So,
and besides, the top 10 isn't the top 10 for the actual race. They still have to go to their own session.
Yeah. Does this game have 6 cars, by the way?
Oh yeah, it does.
Yes, it does.
That's a very good thing.
Actually, I will ask him, since you're a bit of an expert on it, 3. If, for example, say there was a crash with like 3 laps to go, the race would end under caution.
Oh yeah, it does. When I actually did my own Indy 500, that's how the race actually ended. Because like Daniel McCalmo won that race.
Oh, okay. Yes. But I was back up to date. Cars and wrote as Wolf of cars. Yeah, at the moment I'm going by the stream. My stream's playing up a little bit, so I'm just going by the YouTube stream, which is a little bit behind, but
Crash, I think. Or am I just behind on the YouTube chat? Yeah, that's what it is.
yeah.
I mean, just to go back on Yellow Flags, there's nothing really happening right now.
It's just
in the case, like the Yellow Flags can last for like 3, 4, sometimes even like 5 laps. I mean, we could use that time to like probably plug our sponsors, like you know, Media, great quality at a low price. Someone please play Carl's team now.
Buxton Water, the best water to refresh yourself on a hot day like.
Does anyone have a link to Victor's song by any chance? So we can just pop in chat.
But no, I don't have a link with it at the moment. But yes, But yeah, there's no. Yes, Jamie, there's no green-white checkers in NR 2003, unfortunately, which is really, which is, I suppose, it would be pretty cool if you could have that, but is what. But yeah.
Is there any surprises so far? We're only like 15 minutes into the session.
So just looking at the order, I don't think there's too many surprises. I mean, all the names that are in the top 10 at the moment, I've got it here. Actually, Joseph's put it in the chat. We've got Rope P1, Glazebrook P2, Graf, Curtis, Ibovo, Duncan, Kloss, Pereira, Jones, and Rick Yan, which is generally we've generally heard of all those names. So I suppose at the moment there's not really much of a surprise, although I suppose
I would say Rope.
I think
like,
because with his team as well, I think
good.
it's much easier racing. But
correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think they actually have a sponsor too. So like, if they can actually pull this off.
Meanwhile, I'm getting absolutely nothing from the screen share from Yuri, so I'm just gonna watch the YouTube stream too.
Yeah, it's the same. Stay with me. So why it's doing that is what it is.
I'll try to change the region over here maybe.
I did try and do that, but it didn't work. But right. Got Volker there, number 31, racing in the red car. Definitely his favourite colour. Of course, there's I can't quite. There's a certain colour that he doesn't like. I just can't remember off the top of my head. But
Gentle, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Was it? I don't know. Was it yellow? No, I don't know.
Maybe it was pink.
Pink? Yeah, could be pink.
The BWT guy's gonna kill Flooring if he finds that out.
Yeah, I haven't. He's not here at the moment. I've not seen him in the chat. So I think he's just going to be here for the OC, which
or DTM.
Yeah, or DTM. It's at the moment.
Oh, but Dennis actually pointed something out in the chat. All 3 Formula E drivers are in the top 8 right now, so this is a good exposure for them.
Yeah. So here's Volker, who's attempting to go past car coming along the back straight here. Is he going to make the move?
Yeah, he just made a pass before I was close.
There we go.
After getting dropped from top class, this could be a good opportunity for him to bounce back. And I think no, just smoke. Somebody's wrecked.
I saw.
All right, I'm gonna rewind here. Somebody's gone off at turn 1.
Oh, there's smoke. Oh, there's something has happened at the first corner.
Oh yeah.
Involved.
Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah, indeed.
Harry or Rogue are just involved. They're just lefty drafting someone. I think he had a car failure there and just Harry didn't react to him in time.
Yeah, I think he must have had a problem. Yeah, because he went very slow. Just braked
really just do anything
has
there.
once again been involved in another incident. So he's still on pole. Well, he's still first, I should say. I shouldn't say he's on pole, but
wait.
Crashes on the are always spectacular but also dangerous.
Thankfully, we're at lower speed. If this was at the proper 230 mile an hour, yeah, one of these guys would have been done for a day.
Yeah, that would have been.
That's true. Saying speeds combined with banking and things like this.
I think Rogue might have joined in front of like someone.
Yeah, it would have been a shock.
Bear is back on track, so damage wasn't that bad for his view. Even though he did go onto the back is only 180 miles an hour, but yeah, game logic.
Anyway, as the session continues, we're not even halfway done yet.
37 minutes left. So
And my head is not feeling so good. So yeah.
hours.
I don't think Yuri is gonna be able to host 24 hours And also, not just to Yuri, but also to the unlucky person who would have to commentate all of that. Not even me. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I could do it. I don't really get tired that much anyway, so
Yeah, we could do 24 minutes of them all, maybe. That would be better.
2.4 minutes. It's just one lap shootout.
Official petition, 24 minutes of them all. That's gonna be great. Yeah, you got some more racing. Plus not the cars are taking. Who's gonna be the rest people always have free and call this for the Daytona 500?
Daytona 500.
Not me.
So, at the moment, no change at the top. Hasn't been for a while. But still got plenty of time to go. Still got half the session left. Oh, Ren, you haven't listened to a Bobo's songs? Oh, you've got to, mate. You have got to.
Actual heathen.
You've
There's
got
10
to
cars
listen.
in the top 10, so
Oh, that's the quote from Townsend Bell.
Nez, we cannot have a 24-hour of the month. It's not gonna be possible.
Yes, and if and if you've seen on Twitter, he does like to a lot, which is good, of course. You obviously need to promote it. Although maybe not necessarily in the way that he does it, but you know,
like under posts about wars, other terrible things.
I mean, just so many, so many different posts I've seen, and so here is side by side. There's Parachi. I think that's how you say his name.
Oh, that's good.
He's for them.
But, yeah, I have to say I do really like Jamie Griffiths' Jeff Gordon livery. I do like that a lot. Definitely my favourite livery.
Good, yeah.
But, there's Joseph Willows in the blue car.
Yeah, at the moment, as it stands, you can see which 10 cars are gonna go through, which 21 cars are not gonna go through. You don't need that, you don't need else to do that. You're gonna got a big train of cars.
Which isn't really helping their lap time, particularly for those that need to get into the top 10.
Just sometimes it doesn't. Like, almost the entire track is a straight line, so...
No, well, it's not just straight line, of course. You've got straight line and corner. So the circuit consists of straight lines and corners.
Yeah.
As a great man wants.
They should just take off the brakes, not like they're gonna need them or anything. If they don't have to pit, of course.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of the interesting things as well. Obviously, in the when it comes to the race, like how many cautions we're gonna get, and obviously how long. Cause it depends on obviously how many cautions we could get. Because obviously you might have long runs where the drivers have to pit under green flag.
Yeah.
Different strategies to come into play.
Gonna take a wild swing here. 8 caution overall. And the last one's gonna be the one that ends the race.
5 cautions, I'm predicting, says Rahul. Yeah, that's not a bad bet, to be fair. I think they'll be around about.
I'm actually gonna say it now. I think George is gonna be involved in at least 3 of them, but he's still gonna get a top 5 finish.
Yeah, judging by just this. I thought that was about to be content. I thought Quag was gonna be spun there. Not quite.
There.
So here's the top 10, and here's obviously the full order at the moment on the screen. So get to see who is in and who isn't. So
Duncan's actually in 6th. I'm actually really surprised by that one.
So at the moment
Yuri is.
at the moment is last, but said there still could be. He still could improve. He could technically go all the way up to.
I'm half expecting a swerve that Yuri just inserts himself into the top 10.
I'm old, Yuri. Well, that's not stopped you. That's not stopped you from competing in this. But anyhow, can't handle the cheese. Oh yeah, that's true actually. Yeah, because these cars can produce a lot of G-force. I think I remember back in the old kart days. I think I remember they could produce like an insane amount of Gs. I think they had to cancel the race. I think
yeah,
in the old kart days because the G-forces were just so much that the drivers were feeling dizzy, and
yeah,
that's not good particularly. It wasn't at this track. I think it was Texas.
Also, Joe was posing the chat about actually having a triple crown with the series. Monaco, Indy. But the thing is, Le Mans probably not that too. So I'm just gonna say US 500.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, we can do Indy, we can do Michigan.
Yeah, we could. Yeah. But
Grand Prix Rock and Racing, OC. That would be the best.
Texas.
Yeah,
Franco L. That's the one. That's the race I was talking about. Texas 2001, which they cancelled due to the G forces, because they would race at like 230 miles an hour. So
it wasn't. Didn't like at one point they had like 2 races a season in Texas.
Not quite sure not quite sure.
I remember seeing that somewhere. I think it was like 2003. They had a few races in Texas start of the year and then season and like the finale.
I've just realised as well. I think Yuri Marta is in last, 41st, and his car is number 41. That's a bad coincidence.
Also, Franco, people not being able to see where to drive hasn't stopped anyone. So.
Yeah, that's very true. See, and a wall.
Wait, is he talking about mine? I think correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that might have happened in mine. They were like 2 really bad wrecks in the turn 3. I think someone really went over the catch fence in one of them.
Yeah, I should remember. But here's we've got 4 cars pushing each other down the back straight here. Dennis Graff being.
I mean, they're just looking for an autograph.
Yeah, to get that perfect picture. Want to take home and show everyone. Oh, never mind. Okay, there goes one of them into the pits.
No, it's back. I think. That was Olga, so my joke doesn't make sense.
So Towick being overtaken by Glazebrook into the first corner and being overtaken by another car as well. Felix, he's old. That's all you have to know. He's old. Okay.
He's not a boomer.
Yeah, that's the reason. He's just running the IFMCC into Suomi GP car.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Suomi GP is the first best team in IFMC history, after Eldorado and Orange Orange, because everyone is in Orange Orange shadow.
Yeah.
All owned by Etihad.
Name a racing driver. If he exists, there's a 98% chance that Etihad loaned him out. And a 2% chance that he races for them.
To be honest, I think Dave loaned us out at some loaned all 3 of us out at some point like that. I think that's why we were here, even doing this. We were just allowed to escape the junior categories.
Nico, it's me, Robbie Inescu, and Evan Byrne, the commentators. Glazer passing another car there.
I wasn't having my mic too loud. I was just too quiet. I was just speaking with that's all.
No, that's okay.
Alright. I'm not gonna die, so it's not.
For the moment, still Roke on top and Glazebrook second at the moment. So no change in the top.
McLaren already having a better Indy 500 than last year.
Yeah, there's not too much movement in the top 10, but I think everyone around the order.
Duncan. Again, like, Duncan's been, like, really surprising me today. Like, if he's running a stick after having, like, let's be honest, one of the worst seasons in league history in, like, 2013, then, it's improvement.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that's a point, actually. I mean, this is the chance for anyone who had good or bad in things that have or seasons in the OC in whatever category to pretty much redeem themselves by winning one of the biggest races.
And a chance for the guys who are at the top of the league to start being washed, just in case. If Florian doesn't make top 10, washed.
Yeah. Yeah, just seeing the order that Joe's put. Yeah, the order has not changed from the last time that Joe put it in, so that top 10 has remained the same at the moment.
That makes sense. It's forgive me, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Cole's drive for Manor at one point? Because if he did, that's a good day for former Manor drivers. Well, current one as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Flow out is already trending. That's it. Just out. It's already trending. He's now really under pressure to perform. Now he's got to.
He's not gonna.
Especially with the renewed sign-up process.
There, I have fixed all the problems in the world with my latest hashtag.
Not flow out. Yeah. Oh yeah. NR 2003 biggest flaw, no auto cam. That's justice for Quag, yeah. That's true, yeah, I remember that was a big thing about that. Yeah. Inquiry,
I literally told you the first race he was there that he was an actual driver and nobody believed. Because I remember I did I don't know, EA's F1 manager and he showed up and I was like, hey, that name seems familiar. Oh, crap.
Oh dear. Flow has spoken. All DTM and GP2 drivers who wrote Flow out are now officially screwed. Oops. Oh dear.
Good thing I'm not.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris, all 200.
Yep, 200. We're doing it proper. Doing it the proper way.
Oh.
Like real life.
No joke. This isn't fair. He's just gone to the BTCC.
I mean, that's good. That's good choice, because BTCC is pretty good. So.
It is pretty competitive. Not gonna lie.
Maggle. Yeah, that's. I wouldn't advise that, but I mean, if you want to celebrate it that way, when you win, then please.
Lockdown is still in effect. Come on.
Then please. But anyway, so we've now got less than 20 minutes of this qualifying session.
So,
oh yes,
friends have already got that done.
I was just about to say.
Goes into a folder.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, top 10 has not changed for absolutely 8, but everywhere, generally the order outside the top 10 has changed quite a bit.
Yuri is still off though, so never mind.
It was just meant to be. It was just meant to be.
Well, I swear to God, if he comes back and wins this.
Oh yeah. But yeah, bit of action here. We've got 5 cars here. There's Julius Anderson in the green car, the best colour of car on the
I mean, he's trying the car of the Oval Master, so.
But
So under 20 minutes left in session, so if anyone wants to get their placement in the top 10, don't have to do it now.
Got battle of cars. We got 1, 2, 3, 7.
Neller's only 25th, so Grant, he's already won this race before. We're taking the series into effect. Then again, I won the championship there, so who really did more?
Yeah, but not like you won it on this game. It's a complete different scenario.
I don't know about you, but I could feel there could be an accident coming in with all these cars together.
Yeah.
It's I think there was a little touch there.
Means somebody got loose. But no, they're just going back in the single file.
They have survived, which of course is a good thing. But all this oh no! Oh, it's car on the wall.
Yep.
Chung's in the wall.
Chung's on the wall. Oh. Ooh.
By anyone else, I have no idea.
Superior German science is the best in the world. Come on. Yes, that's just make a Jordan reference. Please sue me.
Yes, so she went into the wall, and then who was it that almost? Oh, there's about 3 cars that nearly hit her.
Oh yeah, it was just because we have to work on the YouTube stream, like the Discord stream, and it just isn't that great right now.
Yeah, I don't know why, but is what it is. So we're having to go by the YouTube stream.
Look, it's okay. We're used to like delay commentary in some way, so.
Yeah, so it was Victor Bovo reminiscing about his old Torosso OC days.
Chung just thunders out. She just didn't like his music, so take vengeance.
Yeah, that's clearly the reason why.
But I'm basically a master of psychology, man. Not really haven't these in a while.
Evan, this is a comment to you, by the way. Snez says, "Burn, you have deep spoke."
I think the mic, to be honest, my voice like that. It's not that.
It's just a normal voice, I suppose, at that age, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been told. I was told that I have quite a soft voice, which I think is which is quite a nice compliment, actually. I have to say.
I mean, like the first thing everyone ever asks me is like, "Oh, what state are you from?" Like literally, first day of college, everyone's asking me, "Oh, so where in America are you from?" I've lived here my entire life.
Just been pointed out actually. So James Willis is 8th. Yeah. So we've got less than 15 minutes to go.
My old numbers, though. Charm.
But,
so.
Looking, so this is the order. So yeah, so James Willis has moved up into the top 10. So it's the first move we've seen in age.
So
Jan is the moment out.
It should be really thankful there isn't like a bump day, because that would mean like only 33 people can make the grid. And I campaigned for that as well, so.
Just under 14 minutes to go.
Will only 35th. That's not that great.
It's quite. very, very slow for him. So he needs to improve his pace. Who is the? I mean, I suppose you could say for Roke, I think Roke's probably the Grosjean of the OC, just because he can be fast, can show pace, but he always gets involved in an accident of some sort.
Kind of unlucky.
Or the car breaks down on him.
Yeah.
But there you go.
They're telling media apparently is
Probably a great point.
to kill him.
Is the master of the OC. How many times have you come back now? I mean,
what? It's like 3.
That's good. That's a good.
For you, it's like it's like staying in it for a season and then dropping out, but coming back next year. And with me, it's just changing teams after like one.
So, someone will give
strategy call.
Looking at this car, Marta right in the middle of it, about to be overtaken into the first corner, or not. He might. I know he will be. I think.
I swear, Euro's been rain this entire time, and he's still 40. Yamaha, and just.
Yeah, it's interesting that.
I wonder how much small gap these would actually translate into lap time. Because if we use lap time for the grid, it'll be different.
If that's where it's going slowly. Here he has a problem where he's going to pits. Missed the entrance.
There's Zachary Fitzwater on the inside, coming through the final corner.
Yeah, he's just going slowly. Weird.
So, and Fitzwater gets past into the first corner.
That was by. Oh crap! I don't know who that was actually. Jeez.
Yeah, not hugely familiar with names, but obviously it's a one-time race. But okay, so we're now into the final 10 minutes of the session.
Okay, can we just take a look at the top 10 right now? Just be on the side.
And Snez, by the way, unfortunately I don't know what you said about me. Hopefully it's something good. But yes, I don't understand what you were saying there. But it's the top 10, so it's Roke, Glazebrook, Graf, Curtis. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, it's just gone.
Fastest, then Glazebrook and Graf and Curtis and Bobo and Duncan. There's Bartos close, James Wells, Pereira and Jones, Blaze, everyone else.
It's only covered by a mile an hour, so pretty much any improvement could put you in the top 10.
So we're now into the nitty gritty. So now the drivers have really got to. I've got to just think about what they're doing and and try and get into the top 10. So no, they've not got. They'll have unless they have to go into. Oh, that was close. Yeah, that was very, very close.
Sure, out there. Jeez.
So Quark's just coming out onto the track, so and so is Smith, and so they'll now have the chance to try and get into the top 10. But of course, we'll see what happens. I mean, I suppose for Yuri Masterin last, I mean that could be a tactic. He might be
sandbagging.
Might be bluffing.
Actual Mercedes sandbag.
Yeah. And here's Martyr on the inside as well.
The Mercedes sandbags. If the Mercedes reveal their two sandbags, if Mercedes took off their two sandbags, the Sahara Desert would no longer exist.
Wait, did the commentary team just call me Swedish?
Oh.
No.
No.
No. What do you mean? What are you meaning by that?
Is Daniel Lab's career over? Hashtag Nico Rosberg. Hashtag boom.
Swedish tactician. Thought it was something else I was thinking of. But a nice battle here. There's Relov Mojcin, who goes down the inside. So does Martyr as well, past Patel.
Yeah, he does.
And Patel could be overtaken again here, coming through into turn 2, I think it is. Unless it's, I'm still confused on the turns, but. There we go. And there's Parrot. I mean, how do you say Ennis's name? Is it Parachi or Parak? I mean, I always say Parachi because I always say Paraki just because of the way Miklos pronounces it. It's now in my head.
Yeah, Miklos.
But so was it Parachki? Yeah. Cool. Here's Etienne Jones. There's Fosby. There's Curtis. The orders. There's Lopez on the inside. It's a late move down there into the final corner.
The top 10.
Does get through. There's Willers in 13. Willers in 13. Joseph Willers there. Car going into the pits there.
Rushie 12th though, so that's actually pretty good. He's actually doing pretty well in qualifying.
Ed Carpenter, I'm still calling him, is in. Was that 24th or 34th? I couldn't quite tell.
I'm just gonna. Did he actually sign off to be in the Carpenter car? Well, he's not.
Not sure.
In the Ganassi cars. Here. Buddy.
Okay. All right. So we've got now only 5 minutes left of the session. So now 5 minutes.
Oh, someone in the top 10, number 7. That was actually one. That was Quark actually moved to the top 10.
That is there. So it was who's it? Yeah, it was Quark who has just snuck into the top 10 there. Yeah. It went quicker than
0.03 mile an hour. That's how close we're talking here.
Oh, what needs to be different? So now just 4.5 minutes left of the session. So Jones, see if you can sneak back in the session. Here is Fosbury and Lopez, who
try to help each other out as much as they can.
Yeah, they haven't got long to do it, but they've also got a red car behind them, as Lopez is going to pass Fosbury, which he does, and Fosbury gets passed again as well.
We got under 5 minutes. Under 4 minutes, actually.
Not time for like 3 or 4 more left.
Yeah.
Again, I think he knows that he's essentially safe.
So there's Florin Volker there. red car? Was he
23rd.
In the Ferrari colours, of course?
23rd, so I think not even being the top 15 could probably like he's probably out of a job next season. Sorry. But even if he wins tomorrow, qualifying 23rd, nope, out of a job. Sorry.
But so now only 3 minutes left, so they've got a time for probably 2 or 3 more laps, possibly 4 if they could eke it out.
Yeah.
But at the moment, Jones is still 11th. He's not going to make it, and Burns right behind him as well. So could be curtains for him. So comes to the final corner onto the straight, about to go over the brick, and there we go. There's Glazebrook still in P2 right now. I think his cars battling. Yeah, Quag. Yeah, I've got notes. Yeah, Quag has gone up to 9th, so he's going to be through at the moment. So we're now got just 2 minutes left. So now this is it for everyone. They've now got to. They've got to nail it now if they want to try and get in. So Quag has probably just secured himself in the top 10 with that lap.
That's a good performance for him. Challenge was ready to not making it back to the top.
Oh, and someone has just improved. I don't know who, but Quag's just gone down to 10.
I think that was Will James. I think.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, 'cause he's in the 99 car, isn't he? Yeah, so that's. Yes, he's
People are finally starting to improve right at the end.
So we've got just
27 as well. So
I think that was the car that must have gone. I think he was in 10th, I think, and then he moved up to 8th. I'm pretty sure.
yeah,
I think.
So Quag right after making the top 10 is already still in danger.
Yeah. All right.
Final laps.
1 minute left of the session. It's Pereira that moved. Roke, Glazebrook, Graf, Curtis, Ibovo, Duncan, Kloss, Pereira, Willows, and Quag are through at the moment with a minute remaining. So, can anyone sneak into the top 10? I think it'll stay on this screen. I think.
30 seconds.
Two.
Okay, sorry, my rhyming is there. Griffith, you're getting a lot of tow. Our last corner onto the final stretch.
Don't think not enough. Well, this is the last lap, I think. So we've now got 10 seconds left. 5.
Across the line before then.
4,
have lap.
3,
so.
2, 1, and that's it. Time's up. So.
If I finish the lap.
Oh yeah, so we finished our lap. So.
They're way too close to car in front of them.
Yeah, Griffiths is the one holding them up at the moment.
So, yeah, got him. Well, I'll keep it top 10 just to say.
Yeah, top 10 is top 10's the same. That stays the same.
Here we go, Griffith's gonna finish the session.
10 seconds to complete that.
Up here.
No, probably not.
3, 2, 1, done.
Session is officially complete. So I'd imagine that must be it then. So that top 10 is the top 10.
Shootout, so Rogue can just go from like first 10th by the end of this.
Yeah, so at the moment, the 10 drivers into the Q2 or the 15-minute shootout is Roke, Glazebrook, Graf, Curtis, Bobo, Duncan, Kloss, Pereira, Willows, and Quag. Those are the cars that will be going to the final shootout. So obviously the rest of the order you can see on the screen as well.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's the result.
So
Unfortunately, guys, I won't be able to to stay with you for the shootout because I'm not really feeling too good. I want to just rest stuff. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's no worries. That's fine. That is okay.
Alright. Yeah, that is the session done. And 41 start, 10 are left. I'll see you guys and continue to keep the guys in the chat entertained, you guys, because the
Yep.
commentary.
Yep, we will do. Yep, see you later, Rob. Hope you feel better.
Thank you.
Okay, so
5-minute break before the shootout starts. So
yes, so where's the stream? Is the stream muted?
so
Oh, stream. The stream is on. Oh, not muted. Okay. Good talk the chat. So yeah, so that was quite interesting. So Roke, despite crashing twice, still
and one who ended up leaving the pits.
Yeah, and
he crashed that time leaving the pits, got a lap in, and that was the fastest time of the session. So maybe he took off a bit more downforce with that one.
But, yeah. Okay, see you later, Felix.
Oh, but no, qualifying
for the most
still isn't over.
prestigious event behind the 2010 DTMC.
So I'm going to use this opportunity. Please sign up for my league, please. I'll plug myself.
Not bad show either. Oh yeah, that reminds me actually. Hold on, I'm going to do something quickly. There we go. Yeah, that's right. No, Ren, this is not it. We've got a second, I said, top 10 shootout coming up in a few minutes. So it's going to be interesting to see who gets polled in this one. So guys who are in the chat, what do you think of that? Any surprises in the top 10? Any surprises down the order? What do you think of that?
So my only surprise that like Clark hasn't shown up. Like he's normally here for like everything. Where'd he sound
Who?
like 500? Michael Clark, commentary guy.
Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah, he's not here actually. That is surprising. That's the first time he's. I think I've missed the session.
Yeah, probably shaving his beard.
Yeah, or going on his cycle. I didn't actually. I knew obviously about him shaving the beard, but I didn't realize he said he was going for a 5-minute cycle. I didn't actually know.
Wasn't he doing like both at the same time?
Yeah, that's yeah. Let's see if I can. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna plug it. Oh yeah, guys. Also, in the break before the final qualifying, we want to plug a song, please. We need you to listen to Victor Bobo's song if you haven't already, please. His rapper name is Little TK Joydens with a Z. The song's called "Shut Up," the baby remix. It's fire. Can we have the fire emoji in the chat, please? Or fire in capital letters, please.
Preferably both.
Yeah, or both. Yeah.
I think Michael's actually just commentating right now, but he's just taking a really long time to type everything out.
But, hopefully, actually, the screen in will work in the second qualifying. I don't know why, for some reason. Yeah, because it was working, but then it just stopped working for some reason. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, guys. I appreciate, particularly you, Jamie. You've really gone to the effort there, and I appreciate that.
He gets it. He gets it.
He does. He does. I said this.
Yes, I don't really know if like the fire is for the music or your retinas, but you know.
As I said earlier, Stream for Me is sponsored by Buxton Water, the best water you can buy, particularly in this hot weather.
It's brought to you by A Media. Great quality at a low price. But, oh yeah, Franco brings up a good point. Does that mean like Victor's a fire type? So he's just weak to water. That's just his weaknesses.
It's funny because it's funny seeing some of the tweets that he's posted his song under.
Someone they just plug his music under.
I've got it here. I've got a few of them here actually. I mean,
this is getting very
it's doing everything. Yeah, it does. It's anything to do with, like politics, Formula One, football, just anything really. Just absolutely everything. But yeah, I won't go into it too much. But there we go. Oh, Julius, you've actually listened to it, have you? Yes, I did forget. Yes, I forgot to mention. Yes, if you do watch the video, if you do have epilepsy, don't watch it, please. Otherwise,
fire sport. I mean, your retinas are just gonna burst into flames. Look, I swear to God, I swear, if he retires tomorrow because of an engine failure, or that engine just bursts into flames.
Oh, please let that happen. Oh, yeah, the screen's back on here. So, yeah, because actually I changed my thing to Europe now, so I'm not gonna touch it. All right, so now it is time for the final qualifying session. Screen went off again. Okay, guys, predictions for pole in the chat, please. Who is going to get pole position?
It's only 15-minute session, so pretty much just this is going nowhere.
What is it? Just checking it. I was going to say the stream briefly went black, but it's gone to it's now back in the chat, so that's good.
Fire for pole. I'm just going to say that everyone, when you're predicting someone, that makes their chances of actually getting pole just drastic go down. God only knows what happens.
Aaron Curtis is the first driver to go out onto the track.
He's got good luck. I mean, that's the guy that won the race. So, no way that was 2016. It's 2017. Damn.
So 15-minute session. It's not when you think about it, it's really not that long, particularly on a track like this. So
yeah, like as we saw like during the last session, right, first laps are pretty much vital for good time.
Yeah, we didn't see. I mean, yeah, because I think Rope was quickest in like the first 15, 20 minutes, and he pretty much stayed there until the end. Well, he did stay there until the end.
Like, it was his first lap, like the one after he got back. So, if he wants to go into the wall for a bit there, then probably help.
Yeah. So Curtis obviously starting his lap. He's got some cars that are coming out of the pits, but I think he's going to avoid them, so he'll have clear air.
I don't think he's going to avoid the next one. Nice, then corrected. That was actually Duncan coming out of the pits there, with the most unfortunately named sponsor in existence. Just look it up.
Yeah, Curtis coming around the final corner on his. So let's see the speed of his car. How quickly he goes.
We're looking at like a high 182s per pole here. Just like
176. 27.
Not great, Chris.
So he was quickest at the moment. Here comes Roke across the line.
They're probably going to need like in that second lap there.
On a Roke That's that. Oh, and number 15 has gone top. So it's all pretty close in the top 3 at the moment.
Granted, like the times are still like 6 miles an hour than we always thought they'd be, so it should all change.
Yeah, still a few more times. Yeah, it's going up a bit. 177 now.
Also, granted, there's going to be like less opportunities for slipstreaming here, so.
So Roke goes across the line in 6th. Here comes Graf across the line. And he goes 2nd. Ibobo. And oh no, he's not started the lap yet, so he's just starting one.
Curtis back on top, so.
Blaisbrook, he goes 6th. Ahead of Roke. Oh, Duncan has got car. He's got Bartis Kloss behind him. Quag is 9th, and he is. Oh no, no, he's not. That is 7th. There we go. So.
Still like one person who needs to sell off time. Someone's gone past us. 24.
Graph across the line.
That was.
Bobo. Yeah, I think everyone. Yeah, top 10's the lap time now. So Bobo.
Duncan's actually on pole right now.
So William Duncan in front of his home fans as well as on pole. It's good for him.
Should continue. And James actually splits to 2. But still, like, Duncan's on pole, he's not by like 22 miles an hour, so that's actually.
Yeah,
he's actually doing pretty well.
There's 0.5 miles an hour separating the top 4. Top
So it's a bit more spread out than last session.
Yeah, I don't know if any of the cars. I imagine they probably won't go into the pits. I don't think, or unless they. I'm not sure if they will or not.
They probably will and go second run, or second series of runs. Yeah, I think that's everyone at that time now. So.
And Willows has gone on pole position. James Willows has gone on pole.
In times we're definitely getting better.
They're getting quicker. We're now into the
179.
179 mile an hour mark.
Somebody might break into the 180s, but
yeah, I think it'll be touch and go. That's for sure.
I think if somebody can break into the 180s, it should be good. Pole.
Yeah, that's a good shot. That's a good shot. At the moment, your prediction is right. Well, it's mainly right. Roke at the moment is 9th, having been first in the first qualifying. So it's almost.
The two and Quag, who everyone said was like the favorite for pole coming in now, is bottom. So this is all your fault, you guys. So we're in the quiet period. How many people are you expecting to show up for tomorrow's race? Like in chat, like 30, 40, 50?
I mean, we've had roughly about 30, so I reckon there'll be about average of 30. I'd say.
I think there could be more because it's the race.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, so I think I reckon we'll probably get into the 40s. I reckon.
Yeah.
About average to what we get at the moment. Here comes Victor Bobo across the line, and he's in 6th place at the moment. Here comes Aaron Curtis in the 98 car, currently in 7th. And does he improve?
No.
No.
No, he doesn't. Oh wait, sorry. Got excited there.
There's a couple of cars in the pits broke. In the pits there. He's in the pits as well as I think that was Glazebrook as well. Comes Dennis Graff across the line. Position at the moment. So at the moment, it's still James Willers. We've got 6 minutes left of the session, so
think anyone's going to improve, or
anyone could still take
it. Like the top two are pretty far ahead of everyone else.
So there's Quag, there's Willows, the Broke's just coming out of the pits now. I imagine this will be his last chance of getting pole as well. So look at the speed difference. So here's by 0.1. There's a bit of a gap, about 0.4 just third, and yeah. Okay. So now we've got under 5 minutes left to go. Hello, Franco Gamba as well. Welcome to the end of qualifying. So looking at Dennis Graff coming down the front straight. There's Victor Bobo as well. There's Roke in 9th position right now. So there's Glazebrook coming across the line. He's in 8th position at the moment. There's Curtis, and Duncan's right behind. He's looking to make a move on it.
Even if he doesn't get pole, just like finishing top 3 now, it would actually be like a massive achievement. Just because of how bad like 2013 went for him.
So look at this graph coming down the front straight. Yes, that's right, Franco. It is me and Evan. It was Rob as well, but he left after the first qualifying, wasn't feeling great. So
we have to
he's better, and he does join us tomorrow for the race.
It is if he doesn't feel better like tomorrow, does that mean we have to get like another third man or?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure, but
we could just get like the we could just like, okay, me and you were just gonna take a break. We'll get like the Holy Trinity that I mentioned in the concept series chat to commentate instead.
So how long have we got left? So at the moment we've got now 3 minutes left of the session. At the moment, James Willows is going to be the pole sitter right now, unless anyone else can do anything about it. I'm not sure if we're going to get into the 180s. Doesn't look like it at the moment.
Yeah, that's not looking likely anymore.
So looking at Quag right now, and there's James Willows, the pole man. Look at Gruff coming down the front stretch. There's Roke right now in P9. And he does not improve, I don't think. No, he did. It's now under 2 minutes left. So these are the last few laps that each driver. And I think Glazebrook actually just moved up a position. I'm pretty sure he was just ahead of Roke, and he's gone up to 7th. I believe.
Someone did improve. So at least somebody improved.
I think it was Glazebrook, but I could have been wrong.
Yeah, he was like 45. And he only improved one place, that was cool.
Yeah. We have seen an improvement. Roke coming across. No, he does not.
Minute left, so
Just a minute left, so this is now the last chance for all the drivers to improve. As you look at Glazebrook coming through first corner, this will be his penultimate lap. He'll get one more after. And there's Curtis and Pereira battling there. Bobo, I think that's his session over. He's not going to get out for another one. So he is not going to get pole.
isn't he in like 8th? So yeah, it's not bad qualifying. And he's probably like and favourite to win tomorrow. So
yeah, I do agree. So just 10 seconds left to go now.
Granted, that does depend on whether or not he like mysteriously breaks his leg between today and tomorrow. So
okay,
I'm not letting anyone forget that.
Okay, time is up at the moment.
So finish current laps.
So we'll see if anyone does improve. At the moment, it's James Willows on pole.
I don't think anyone's going to challenge him. I think Cost just went by and he didn't improve. He's the only one who really could beat him.
Indeed. So 15 seconds left. And it looks like it's going to be Willows. Just now 5 seconds remaining. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's it.
And that's the top 10 for tomorrow.
Top 10. So the top 10 for tomorrow is James Willows on pole, Budget Cross alongside him, William Duncan, Samuel Pereira, Aaron Curtis, Oliver Glazebrook, Victor Bobo, George Roke, and Quad. the top 10. Obviously, the rest of the order was as it was in Q1. So there we are.
So, any real surprises from out of these guys?
I suppose Willow's coming back as well to get pole position. I guess I would say is probably quite surprised, but it'll be interesting to see what happens tomorrow. I'd say it's going to be very interesting indeed. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you all for the race tomorrow. Where hopefully it should be a very exciting race at I think it's 5 p.m. Yeah. So see you guys all tomorrow.